When last we left off, the party had just defeated some undead in the upper layer of Gortberg and discovered a black armor clad figure dead by a locked door. A little bit of housekeeping since last time. Trevor, who is playing Wandu, is no longer playing with us. So after the undead are dealt with, he's basically going to say that he doesn't detect any more undead in the nearby area, and he's basically going to go wander off and do his thing, try to figure out more about the undead and how to stop them, but just isn't very interested in staying with the party. So as Wandu heads off with Clever Girl, he passes by a new figure who's coming down the staircase behind you guys. And let me know if I'm saying this right, Dave. The name is Evad. I think we lost Dave again.
Hello? No, Evad is correct.
Okay, Evad. So, Evad, you have been tracking various threats through the region, and you discovered the tracks of undead that came up the mountain, and you found a tunnel, and up top there was a strange flying contraption and a gnome who came out and told you that you had just missed some other people that had headed down into the mountain, and if you hurried, you'd be able to find them. They are going to be dealing with an undead threat, and as you come down here and Wandu makes his way past, you see that there are many undead littering the floors here, but all has gone quiet.
Where to now?
Whoa.
I didn't actually understand what was said there.
Where to now?
It's a great question. I guess out of here.
Is it just me, or who's that?
Did we hear anybody coming, Ryan?
I don't know, Evad, were you being stealthy?
Hello? Do you guys need help with this undead menace?
Beep! Hi, who are you?
This place is busier than I thought it would be.
Oh, geez, you got it working. Oh, man.
First Wandu, and now you.
Yeah.
You're not undead, are you?
No, do you guys need help killing more undead? Because undead suck.
Skippy's gonna gesture around the room and say, well, I think we killed all the ones that were here, but I'm sure we could find more.
Works for me.
Let's do that. Find more. I mean.
Okay, what's your name? And why are you here?
Name is Evad, and I'm here to kill undead.
Just on your own, wandering about.
Sure, why not?
She gives him a second look.
What can we make of Evad, Dave? Like what would we see?
He's basically like a purple-skinned elf, dressed in ranger's clothes with a very nice-looking bow.
Wrong character for tons of admiration for that.
Why?
I play a ranger in the other game who would very much be ogling the bow.
I look at our new friend.
Hi, I'm Lignyck Shatters.
What was the name again?
Lignyck.
Oh, Lignyck. It sounded like he said something completely different. Must be in the accent.
Lignyck Shattersong.
He's changed recently.
Yeah, there's a lot of body shifting that happens in this party. Just be aware if you're signing up for that this is like a genuine thing in this group.
That's
well,
okay.
Hold on, guys. Like, maybe we should have like an audition or something.
Yeah, can you sing?
You don't want to hear me sing.
Okay, but how about, do you know Primordial?
No, I haven't watched that band.
No, I was meaning the language. I'd like to learn it.
Let's see.
Never mind that. I'll ask you the really important question. How many books are you carrying?
None.
What? Huh.
Don't have time to read when you're killing things.
Skippy will pat Faewyn on the shoulder, condoling for not having new books for her.
It's never stopped me from killing things.
Yeah, I don't need the excess weight.
Access? Oh, well, I'm sure you have some other use.
Do you know thieves can't?
Thieves can't what?
So you don't know thieves can't. You can't speak thieves can't?
I'm not a thief. I'm a ranger.
Ooh, excellent. Could you maybe like track some undead for us?
Well, that's quite possible.
That could be helpful down the road.
Okay, I can see that maybe.
All right, awesome. Well, I mean, could always use an extra set of hands. We were just trying to decide what to do now.
Can we settle one important thing first?
Sure.
Sir, if you don't like books, can I have your share of any books that we come across?
It's not that I don't like books. I just don't like carrying books.
Okay, so you can look at it while it's stationary, but once we need to move it, can I have your share of any books that we come across?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. Okay, this is a good plan, guys.
All right. Well, welcome aboard. It's always good to have another person watching each other's backs.
Yeah, sounds good.
Which way?
So are we? Did we settle on any kind of course of action last game, or were we still kind of tossing things around?
I think we still need to go further.
Yeah, you guys had just finished the battle last time, and I said that there was the corpse by the door right
and
there.
we haven't searched anything, correct? I believe we just crashed.
Yeah, I don't know that you guys searched the undead bodies.
All right, then
We got more to do.
So we all got a long rest then?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it ended without you guys having a chance to do much of anything.
All right, let's search some bodies.
Yep.
Okay. Surprisingly, the undead don't have any. But the body that with a skull.
You're breaking up on us pretty consistently.
Oh, sorry.
Just wondering if that was me.
My internet connection's garbage sometimes. So the undead, or a holy symbol with a skull on it that Grun would recognize as Dowreth's.
He stomps on it. So was it just the holy symbol that you said? Sorry, you kind of cut in a note there.
It's the one thing out of the ordinary that you notice. I mean, and has a longsword and a shield, none of which looks particularly fancy or anything.
Okay, we leave them. We're short on weight.
But nothing.
Yours. Which one,
none
Logan?
Go ahead. None of the stuff looks particularly like special, other than the crushed medallion.
Oh, investigation check if you want.
We can spend 10 minutes if you'd like. So Ryan, you are almost unplayably gone at the moment for me.
Yeah, me too.
All of us.
My internet, and sure, I don't know if
You might want to try typing.
Yeah.
Or maybe try going through your phone. If you turn off the Wi-Fi on your phone and use your data, it'll probably be better. And I think because you're...
Have you turned it on or not?
I don't believe that he has a router, right? Because he's like part of the park internet.
I was mainly just being a smartass.
When did your ass ever get smart?
Oh, it never did. That's the problem.
I was going to say it's better than being a dumbass, but...
Okay, I can try Are you
Sound
hearing
much
me?
better.
Yes.
Yeah, that's way better.
Okay, I will use push to talk on my phone then. I know it'll cut out every once in a while, just because my thumb misses the button or something. I've had that happen in Shane's games, but
I
this will
was
do.
gonna say, hold on a sec, because you might be able, because you're the administrator, you might be able to do without push to talk.
Yeah, could try
You
that.
could even switch it off, and we could promise to keep our push to talk on.
I don't know if I can be trusted for that.
Okay, well, everybody but Shane.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can. Although
Yep.
you're guaranteed to hear somebody who's asking a question. Can you hear me now?
All right. So I'm just using voice control on the phone now. Hopefully this works out okay.
I also want to apologize for the hiccups I was going through with my morph box. I'm turning it off for the foreseeable future.
Okay. Okay. So when you investigate the body, you find that the gear all appears to be standard gear. It's all shows signs of battle wear, and you also note that as you're rifling around, it is very cold to the touch, colder than a corpse would normally be, and you do see ice crystals clinging to it in spots.
Can I figure out why it's icy?
Yep.
I'm betting that he tripped a trap or something that had an ice blast.
Or they
Yeah,
came from that ice tunnel.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I will help.
Okay. Do I get help, or do you want Shane to roll his own?
You can get help. That's fine. You guys are discussing it together.
Hey, look, I was helpful a little bit.
19's better than 17. So it does. It does appear that he was the figure was blasted in the front by some kind of icy attack. Where it originated from, you're not sure, but it looks like they were facing the door before they died.
And is the door currently closed?
Closed. Yep.
I would like to investigate the door for traps.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to look and see what's behind the door?
Yes, please.
Does anybody want to help me investigate while you're doing that?
I will.
I can help too if you need it.
Shane, are there any cracks or keyholes or anything, or is this solid up to the edges? Perfect door.
There is a lock on the door. Looks like a keyhole that you'd be able to get through with something real tiny.
Like Arcane Eye?
Yep.
Okay, I'll cast Arcane Eye. And I'll send it through.
That's so cool. I need to learn that spell sometime.
I'm just going to put Seraphina on the other side so you can see
Awesome.
what's there.
And we came from the south when we entered. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
That 21, does it show any traps on the door?
You don't see any traps, no.
And can I try and notice secret doors as well, Ryan?
You can give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
I don't know if you can touch my eyeball through the door.
That's
kind of creepy, actually.
Can't help either, can we then?
No.
Don't think so.
So, when you take a look around this area, and although you don't see any secret doors, you do notice that the walls themselves appear to be badly damaged. There's all kinds of rubble along the floor in the area near the door. The walls have been gouged. The ceiling's been gouged. There's just a ton of damage here. And you see glinting in the darkness blood.
Ooh, right below me?
Yeah. And kind of all around you, everywhere that there's gouge marks in the stone in this area.
I'll report that back to everybody.
Can you go any further? Or
Yep, I'm going.
do the gouges look like they? What did the gouges look like they were made by?
Big or small, Ryan?
Big.
Could it be a dragon? It could be that what was it, the blue or dragon that's supposed to be here?
There is supposed to be a dragon here.
Yeah.
Check the walls and
Silver?
up high to see if it's stuck to there.
Or white, icy. Okay, I'll look at the ceiling where I am now, Ryan. And am I still in this whole area seeing the same level of debris?
No. Once you get away from the doorway, it clears up. You do see the odd spatter of blood on the floor in this direction, but you're not seeing any more like damage to the walls or ceiling. That was all located near the door.
And did it feel like it was going, the blood splattering, was it going away from the door or towards the door?
It's headed it looks like there is a great deal of blood near the door, and then it's a smaller amount heading up in the direction that you're going, up to the north.
Like a blood trail of an injured creature at this point in time?
I can see why you'd think that.
Or blood dripping from a predator.
And is this door closed?
Yes, it's a solid slab of stone.
With nothing around it?
No.
No cracks or chips or locks?
Nope, it's in great shape.
Awesome. How about the ceiling?
Everything in here is in really good shape.
Back where we were, by the door, I'm trying to get there, but I'm pushing to talk and it's one of the buttons I need. You said there was a whole bunch of gouges. Any cracks to investigate down near there?
Your investigation check was good enough that I would say that yes, you do see gouges, and you do see a small hole that punches through the wall to the east.
Okay, if it's at least an inch big, I will try and go through it. Holy moly! Okay, what do I see here?
Your arcane eye, it's invisible, right?
It sure is.
Okay. So you see warforged soldiers in a room.
Do they appear to be moving?
Nope, they're just standing still at attention.
There sure are a lot of them.
And
wow, yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, Faewyn had been through here before. So you would
Okay.
with your perfect memory, you would recognize this area as where you'd met Warforged before and spoken with them.
Okay, cool.
Found
Thank you.
the armory full of stuff, and the hallway with frozen orcs.
Right, and can you help point me towards that hallway?
I sure can. It was through this door.
Okay.
Which
So
was left closed on purpose.
So we had frozen orcs before.
Yeah.
And now we have a frozen body and gouges. So yeah, I think I will pull the eye back towards me. I'll still keep concentrating on it, but I'll use my own eyes to walk and stuff for a bit. And say, yeah, I think we've got frozen things. So the theory of a frozening dragon might
Is
be a good
anybody
one.
resistant to cold?
No.
Nope. Well, yes, kind of. When I'm really mad.
No, actually, I get quite cold now. I just don't have the body fat I used to.
You really didn't have body fat for a while there.
Strangely, it was more comfortable, though.
Maybe for you.
So, shall we go talk to this dragon?
I was just about to ask, is that our plan? Is that our goal? Go walk up to the dragon?
Well, it killed a bunch of undead things.
I mean, it killed a lot of things with blood in it.
That too.
That we know. So it seems like killing things that walk through the store, apparently.
Right,
So
but I think we were trying to encourage him to be an ally against the dead dragons. That's what I recall us talking about.
I do
Does that
recall.
involve us going? Does that involve us going through all the Warforge? Because we have items that we've taken from below. Will they see that as activating them?
I don't know if we have to go through them or not. We have to go in a separate route. My eyeball slipped through a crack in the wall. That sounds weird to say.
Yes, it really did sound weird to hear too. Then yeah, I think we should at least try and then and go. But you said the path was blocked inside.
There's a closed door my eye can't get through, which was the path where there was a blood trail leading away from, and then we probably can't fit through the crack in the wall into the room with all the Warforged. But we don't need to go that way to follow.
Okay.
And there's a good deal of rubble on the other side.
What about me? I'm very small.
Yeah, I don't think you're small enough to fit through that hole. Or at least I think you'd find it very, very, very uncomfortable.
Did anybody check the door for traps? So we
Not
can go
all
in
of
that
your
room
pieces
too?
would stay attached.
Well, let's at least go
Ryan.
take a look.
Yes, I did. And there was no traps. But I don't know if it's locked or not.
It is locked.
Then I'd like to try to pick it. Is anybody else proficient in Thieves' Tool that can help?
I will assist.
The door unlocks.
All right, I'll go first as usual.
Don't go too far. I should investigate for traps.
You're absolutely right.
And I know that somebody will help me with that.
I'll help.
You don't find any traps.
Hold on. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll check it for traps. And
Okay.
I'll get help.
Sure will.
You don't see any traps.
And is it locked?
It doesn't appear to be.
I try to open it.
I'll step back and let him check it. Hold on. Let me check this room for traps.
Yep, I stepped in to clear it. Nice.
No traps, and it's locked.
Okay. I will get help with my thieves.
I'll help.
Yeah, that unlocks it.
I'll step back, let Grun. Oh, how'd you get... Oh, the door's locked. Dan, how'd you get through?
I opened the door and walked through.
Yeah, it's locked now. I can't... I must need to refresh.
Yeah, because it shows as open to me.
Yeah, we all. Yeah. Well, while he's doing that, can we presume he's checking the other door?
Sure.
As soon as this loads up again. Come on.
Oh, right.
About. Ooh, another 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't see any traps.
Oh, I refreshed. I refreshed, so I didn't press the red. So, is it locked?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll step out of the way.
I can't open it now.
Sorry, you should be able to now.
By the way, what are these rooms and stuff containing? Is there anything in there? I'm gonna check this for traps while you're answering.
It doesn't appear to be anything of tremendous value. Like there's some shelves and barrels with food stuff in it, but they're fairly depleted. Like there's not a lot in there.
Are we still seeing the trail of blood?
Yes.
Is it headed in the
I
direction
checked
we're
this.
going?
Sorry?
Is it headed in the direction we're going, and is it getting fainter as we go, or staying the same?
It is getting fainter, and it's going in the direction that Grun has gone, kind of down to that corner and then to the east. And Skippy, the door to the west that you're investigating, does not appear to be trapped and is locked.
Do we want to clear this door first?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm watching the other door while he's doing that.
And I will, I'll get help with the thief.
I will help. So I guess I won't watch very well.
I think Lignyck can help too.
You don't manage to get the door unlocked.
What?
It's okay, Skippy.
Doubling
Take
down.
a deep breath. Try it again.
Lignyck, your passive perception's still really good, right?
Yeah, it's still 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as he's rattling around with the lockpicks, you do hear sounds from the other side of the door.
Damn it, I forgot about that.
And Skippy, you continue.
I have a
working away.
19 too. I have a 19 for passive perception as well. No, yeah.
Okay. Well, Lignyck heard it anyway.
Okay.
And Skippy, you continue to work
You
away
guys let people know
with
you
your
heard
thieves' tools,
noises
and
behind
you
the
hear
door?
the lock unlock.
The people that
I
heard, did they let anybody else know that there's noises behind the door?
didn't hear anything.
Okay, I'm gonna knock an arrow.
Yeah, there's something in there. Be careful.
Okay.
I'm
Then,
gonna step to the north here and let Grun in.
okay, I'll draw my sword and I'll open the door. And what do I see, Ryan?
You see a whole bunch of kobolds in here.
Okay, and what can I roll to take in like their state, like
You
equipment?
you can give me an insight check. You see kobolds. I don't remember what your interaction with them was like previously, but I think you rescued a whole bunch of kobolds from below. So yeah, you
Yes, I
just
did.
see them all kind of huddled in this room together.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my sword away so that they don't get the wrong idea. I'm just gonna take a bit of a step in, and I'm gonna try in common and then in draconic. I'm gonna say, "Do you remember us?"
When you step into the room, they all kind of like shy away and shuffle as far back as they can, all pressed together. And none of them show any understanding of what you're saying.
Okay, then I'm just gonna back out of the room, close the door, and just let the party know it's the kobolds that we rescued. I think it's probably best just to leave them here.
Are they the same ones, Ryan?
Well, how well can you tell?
Well, we spoke to one of them quite well, and presumably he's not here.
You didn't speak to any kobolds.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
spoke
it
to the
was, it was
dragonborn.
right.
Dragonborn. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just scared.
I can't
and
remember. Did you
confused.
guys
I think
ask?
it's honestly right now
speak
best to just
Abyssal?
leave them here. We can always. I don't think they're going anywhere.
I was just wondering if
Out of harm's way.
somebody asked
Yeah.
if I could speak Abyssal because my character
What?
can.
It's not far.
So what was that, Dave?
Yeah.
Don't know that one. Well, not right now, but maybe later.
Primordial was what I was trying to learn earlier. But if you speak Abyssal, I might be interested
I
in that
said
too.
maybe. Maybe.
Okay. I like it when people promise to teach me things. Yeah, you'll teach me later. Awesome. Awesome.
Gurn will just pat you on the shoulder. It's like it's easier just to give in and walk past and wait for Skippy to check the next door.
She'll throw a beaming
I
smile at him.
I had to here. Go to, and I will toss my last 4 rations in with the cobalt.
Okay.
And then I'll go and check the door for traps, and I'll do that with advantage because I got.
And guidance.
Yep.
Ooh, all right, guidance coming.
You don't see any traps?
Is it locked?
Nope.
Okay, I will step back and let Grun take the brunt of it.
Yep, because why not?
As you enter a large chamber with burning fire and a fireplace on the north wall, you see a beautiful elven woman standing before you, and as soon as you enter, she raises her hands in like a claw-like motion, like she's getting ready to fight.
We're
And
not
she
undead.
says, "So, the undead have broken through, have they? You'll not take me."
Hi, we're all alive. And I'll say in Elven.
Neither was the last one I killed.
Well, I was undead for a little bit, but I'm better now.
He is better now. He came back. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Faewyn.
We're here to save you.
Faewyn, can you give me a persuasion check?
Trying to persuade her that I'm Faewyn? Sure thing.
It's more that you're trying to be friendly.
That's genuine.
Yep, and that's why it's a persuasion check and not deception.
And you said +4, Mike?
I did say add 4.
Sorry, I don't know why Seraphina rolled that, but
No guidance. No guidance. I'm sorry. No guidance finger waggling coming from me.
So nice to see someone who's not dead.
When you introduce yourself to her, she appears to lower her guard somewhat and says, "You're not here with the undead, yet you came in the same direction they were."
Yeah, we've been killing undead. We're hoping to find a dragon to maybe come be on our side and fight against the undead dragons. But we haven't found one yet. Would you know which direction one would be in?
Everybody can give me an insight check.
Faewyn is never going to pick up on this.
Everyone who's in the room, anyway. I see Lignyck has stayed behind.
I was following. I wouldn't have been able to give her the +4 if I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
See, Faewyn got a 1.
Completely oblivious.
Of course. She's got a book.
So as Faewyn prattles on about finding a dragon to help fight undead dragons, you first, Grun and Skippy, note that her eyes kind of twitch at the mention of dragon, and then at the mention of undead dragons, she appears sad. Lignyck, you get that too.
Oh, I'm
It may
sorry,
be-
ma'am. You probably knew some of those undead dragons. They were probably family or friends.
What? Faewyn's looking around behind her.
I'm so sorry.
We know it's a harsh thing to ask you to help defeat them again.
I have been living in fear of them breaking through for some time now. Word had come that they were infesting these mountains. I've bottled myself up and attacked anything that's moved. It was not long ago that Evad brought me the kobolds that he rescued from deeper in the mountain, and nearly destroyed them all when they arrived, but he was quick to assure me of his identity, as were you. These are dangerous times, and I wish I could get to freedom.
Well, we can take you. We just need to find a dragon first. Or we could just let you go to the outside, but I don't know if there's any undead out there, so it might not be entirely safe. Do you want to hang out with us, or would you rather go to the door?
If you came that way, the undead must have been destroyed, yes?
We killed a bunch over there, yep.
There may be a
Good.
few lingering, but we've done a good job.
Good. Then there's no time to waste. I will gather my things and escort the kobolds up to the exit at the top of the mountain.
I have a question for you. There's
Yeah?
a giant supposedly lives within these mountain ranges. Do you know of them?
Giants? Yes, I'm familiar with giants.
Do you know if perhaps they may be of any assistance?
No, they wouldn't be. They're dull creatures.
I've heard of intelligent ones. Are there none to be found here?
None that I care to spend any time with.
So there are some that you wouldn't care to spend time with?
Certainly. There's the odd fire giant in the mountain, and I believe some stone giants deeper.
Ryan, would I know of cloud or storm giants?
I mean, you never would have seen one, but it's possible you would have heard stories. You can give me a history check.
Ryan, has Faewyn picked up from the others' comments that this is in fact the dragon?
Give me an insight check.
And 19 for history.
Yes, you would have heard of storm giants and cloud giants. Faewyn, no, you haven't picked up that this is the dragon.
So, ma'am, I'm sorry to keep asking this, but would you have any idea which direction the dragon might be?
Grun will lean over and whisper to Faewyn, "She is the dragon."
Oh my god! She'll give the elven lady a really good look, and then whisper back to Grun, "She's shorter than I expected."
Less teeth and claws, too.
I noticed that!
Yeah, the scales. Weird, right? But hey.
Why do you think she's a dragon? Because normally I anticipate the rest of that stuff.
Well, just some of her reactions when we were talking about asking for help from dragons, and the way she's been talking about kind of, admitting to being a dragon. These are all kind of things that added up.
I missed that.
I mean, it was alluded to. It wasn't outright said.
I'll probably quit asking her about how to find the dragon then, maybe. Okay, thanks.
No problem. And with the 19, so I'll say, have you heard of any cloud or storm giants?
Not in this region. They were, I wouldn't say common, but you're more likely to find them further north, where I came from.
Okay, thank you.
So I hate to bother you, but Grun says you're the dragon I was looking for. Is that true?
Yes.
Is there any chance you'll help us?
I don't know what help I can be. As you've said, there are undead dragons in the skies, and thus it is obvious that dragons have failed to face the undead in the past. I hope to find some of my kin in the mountains and get out of here completely and just avoid the undead threat.
You're honorable dragon. Everyone has failed. My entire city was lost, and multiple others. If I said because gnomes couldn't successfully face the undead, which is totally true, I watched my city fall, then I should give up fighting, but we can't.
No, we can't.
I may know of one that can help unite the dragons. My grandfather continues to live in the north. If I can find him, he has some pull, even with dragons of other colors and shades. He may have enough clout to unite the dragons so that we can face the undead with strength.
What's your grandfather's name?
God damn it.
And his backstory. Does he like long walks on the beach?
What color is he? How
You want
old
to
is
marry
he?
a grandfather?
You're awful.
He's silver, obviously.
No shame, just
Hey,
asking.
grandfather, there's marriages.
I suppose that's true.
Don't shame me.
Yeah, I don't remember if I actually came up with a name for the grandfather. I know I named the rest of the dragons that Group 1 ran into. I'll just double check the list here. No, it doesn't look like I came up with a name for the grandfather, so I will...
To the random dragon naming her.
Yeah, there's a random generator.
Starting now.
Azasdin.
You're gonna have to post that, please.
Yeah, I will.
Could we come with you?
If you plan to fight the undead...
Undead is a favorite enemy
yes!
of mine, so I'm in.
Then I could gather my family and we could carry you to the north. It would be a long journey.
I mean, if we can get the dragons to help us against the undead, that would be huge.
That helps a lot.
I agree, and with the power of our imaginations, I'm sure we can make this last just minutes.
Let's do it. Travel montage, go!
So the dragon lady.
And yes, lady, what is your name?
You can call me Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. I'm Faewyn.
A pleasure, I'm sure. Thank you for clearing
We'll do our
out the
best
undead.
to prevent that from happening to you.
Having seen undead dragons myself, it is a great fear of mine to be turned into one of them.
I understand. I'm terrified of being turned into an undead gnome.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you mind while you're packing up, we look around and explore a little bit more?
Of course, it will take me some time to pack up my things.
Have you seen anything that would be useful for our journey?
It appears that you already have a great deal at your disposal.
As much as we have, we face far greater than us, unfortunately.
I'd be interested to hear about the foes that you've faced.
We can tell you all about it on the way.
Excellent. I would appreciate that. It would be good to know more about the enemy.
We're not your enemy.
No,
Your
tell
enemy.
us about our enemy.
Do you need any assistance?
Okay.
Yes, you are free to stay here as I collect my things. I shall return shortly. No, thank you. And she,
Do you have any books that I could read? I wouldn't hurt them, I promise.
I'm afraid I do not have a library here, no.
I can lend you some if you'd like.
Thank you. I'll be right back. And she goes to the door and leaves.
Poor thing, no books.
Okay, I'll check this door and just see if it's locked. And otherwise, I figure if she's in this room, it's safe to open this door, right?
I'm just gonna slap his hand. Not hard. Like this. No.
But you're always
Famous
all
last
right, fine.
words.
No, I just gotta investigate it. I just don't want you to get like it's. What if it is trapped?
It's never trapped.
Oh, that's not true. I remember that's not true.
You know what? That's right.
It doesn't appear to be locked or trapped.
Okay, and then I'll bow and like usher him past.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Okay. Sorry, I think I lost everybody for a bit there.
I'll go with you.
Skippy was just saying that the door is open and ready for you to open it.
Okay, thank you.
In this hallway, you see rotting orc corpses littering the way.
Oh, this is the frozen corridor that we'd seen earlier.
Yeah, but it's been a while, and they're not frozen anymore.
Gross. Fair. Skippy,
Yeah,
what about this door?
give me a Constitution save.
Oh, yay.
Hey, you can put your status to poisoned, and you retch as you walk into this room. Evad, you too. The smell in here is absolutely awful. There's so many bodies that are just rotting piles of sludge. It's gross.
I go throw up in the corner.
And you said that's a con save?
Yep.
How does my I have resistance to poison? Does that impact that?
And I think that's just resistance to poison damage, not the condition. It would be under condition immunities if you have it. Like Krabby is immune to being poisoned.
Would that give him advantage on his save, though?
I have advantage against poisoned in my saving throws block.
Okay, then yep, you get advantage on your roll if you go out into the hallway.
I do.
Okay, you head down there, and it doesn't really affect your metallic being. Evad is in the hallway, vomiting.
I'm just gonna stay in here. What do you think, Faewyn?
I think it doesn't look so good in there. Is there any reason I need to go in there, you guys?
Grun just
Do be
gets out of
careful. You guys are likely going to wander into the Warforged at some point in time.
I'm just gonna check this door for traps, okay? Do you wanna help me?
I'll help.
You don't find any traps, but it is locked.
Alright. I am going to Steve Tool my way in.
Can we, do we get another save against the poison, Ryan, or is that we're just stuck with that for now?
You're stuck with it for now.
I thought that was supposed to be the advantage.
Okay, roll again.
I'd like to roll again.
Sure. That time you got it.
Okay. I turn to Faewyn and say, "Wish me luck."
Good luck!
And I open the door.
Okay. In here, you see some simple bedding, chests that are open and empty. It looks like it's probably been a room used by a couple of people, but there's no evidence of anybody being there now.
Okay. I'll check this door for traps as well.
I'll help.
Uh-oh.
You don't see any traps.
Too small.
Okay. And I will. Is it locked?
Yes. Not locked anymore.
You want them? They're a bit small, but we'll stretch.
All right. I don't think we should go any further without the rest of the group. What do you think?
They're just little rooms.
Okay. There's a door here. I'm going to investigate it for traps.
And Ryan, Faewyn can figure out direction. Can she plot approximate spaces? Would she know that that's going to be the Warforged room?
Oh, you bought fingerless.
Yeah, you'd have a pretty good sense that that's Warforged.
Okay, I tell Skippy that. This is likely to be the Warforged room. Don't know for sure.
Go there.
At the bike shop. Did you buy it?
I'm getting a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of noise in the background here. Are you guys hearing that?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was push to
Where's that
talk.
coming from?
I think it's coming.
Hey, Dave.
Well, shit.
You're on push to talk. We can hear everything that you're saying. Well, somehow you've managed to permanently push to talk, I think. There we go. Now it's off.
And I hope that rash clears up. No, I'm kidding. We didn't hear anything.
You don't want it to clear up? How cruel.
Yeah.
That is.
Uh-oh, now he can't talk.
We have nothing to deal with poisoned.
Well, we used to have you. That's
Grun
out
makes
of
an
character.
exterior
That's
gesture
out of
while throwing it
character.
in the corner.
And some time passes, and Maddie returns to the room, and you see a small silver dragon following behind her. Well, not small. I think it's still medium size. Yeah.
Whoa, hello.
The little dragon looks up at you with big eyes and opens its mouth like it's going to talk, but then it stops and looks up at Maddie. And Maddie looks at it and nods and says, "It's okay. You can speak." And it bounds forward and says, "Hi,
Hi, what's your name? I'm Faewyn.
I'm Audrey."
As it bounds towards Skippy, his tail goes like a big cat reaction.
And Faewyn bounces towards him.
"I like your tail."
It's pretty cool, isn't it? He didn't used to have one.
"You didn't?
How do you make it stop?" He's trying to like lick it down. Yeah,
How
it
did you
won't
grow
go
a tail?"
down.
Audrey tries to help by pawing at your tail.
I don't know. The hair is just stuck up.
"Oh, I don't have any hair."
I think you're making it worse.
"Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So
My mom says you guys are new friends."
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm really glad you guys are alive and everything. You guys look a lot different. You and your mom.
Yeah, well, she's in disguise right now. She normally looks a lot like me.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. And Faewyn plays it real cool now.
Maddie, sorry to ask, but could you do something about? And Grun kind of points at him and Evad.
"Oh, you look rather dreadful."
Yeah, that hallway, lot of dead red, bloaty body.
"Oh, yeah, you should have left that door closed."
Hindsight 20.
I'm sure the feeling will pass.
I'll learn something to fix that going forward. I didn't know we couldn't do it anymore. Sorry.
Well, are we ready to head up to the mountain's entrance?
That sounds good.
here, I can show you the way. It's this way. Over here, where the door closed on its own. Who closed the door?
I did when we all came in. I closed the door so that if something was coming, it had to go through the door.
Oh, okay, good. I thought it was ghosts. Oh, wait. We gotta bring the kobolds. I open up the door. Did they eat the food?
Yes, the food is gone.
I wave at them like I kind of crouch over to their level, and I wave at them to come with us.
Oh, yeah. When you open the door and they see you after you gave them food, they all come charging at you.
Well, I embrace it like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yeah, you're a cat covered in kobolds. They're all so excited that you're there and want more food.
Grun, Grun.
How many kobolds are there?
Lots.
Like, what's law?
There's probably like 20. There's probably like 20 kobolds in this room.
Okay. I hand out 20 rations.
Okay, they'll scarf them down.
I was like, so guys, I hope you're not hungry.
What? We don't have any food?
Are you guys coming?
Okay, come on, guys. Uh-oh.
Okay, so you guys get back up to the top of the mountain, and the kobolds are following behind you guys. I'm just not going to put a whole bunch of tokens for kobolds there.
What?
You're ruining my immersion.
Oh no!
Are we still poisoned by the time we get up there?
No, you're fine.
I would like to investigate this spot right here,
Okay.
right there. I don't know why, but there's a red box that makes me really suspicious.
Oh,
Interesting. I don't see a red box.
that's strange.
When you hover over it.
Yeah,
I
there's
see.
a red box when you hover over it.
That's true.
Yeah, when I double click on it, it says Stone Bridge. Must have been an item that I placed there in Foundry.
Oh, you placed it as an asset, not as a, like as a. I bet you made it like an item.
Yeah, I must have.
Yeah, rather than as an asset or a tile.
Yeah. Anyway, there's
Hey,
nothing suspicious about it. It's the same. It's the same stone bridge that you crossed over before.
Right. Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't. I
Oh,
think at this point I had to go because I wasn't feeling well.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the stone is slick with water, but Skippy, you don't have any problem getting over there. It's no problem for a dexterous little cat like yourself.
I go last.
It's the tail for balance.
Yeah.
And did you need us to make a check?
Yeah. Can you give me a dex save, please? Yeah, you're fine. No problem.
Can Crappy just jump it?
How far can you jump?
I just remember it's based off of strength, but I don't remember what.
Yeah.
It's 20 feet plus your strength modifier, isn't it? Or unless you do a running jump.
I don't think it's 20 feet. That's really far.
Or something. I'll look it up.
Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So yeah, he can jump his strength score in feet.
And he has a 14, so not quite.
Yeah. Well, there's one spot over here that looks like it might be narrow enough for him to make the jump.
That's
So
why.
yeah, he can jump.
That's why I thought it's 20 feet because I have a 21, so I can jump 21 feet.
Right. All right. Yeah. So you all get across.
And we'll continue on. What's the green light?
What is the green light?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm. I bet you do.
Yeah, can
What?
I attempt to find out from here?
It's green light.
Can I try to determine its source?
Sure.
What's that, Grun?
It's a green light.
So Ryan, have we been longer than an hour waiting on Maggie?
I don't know if it would have been. Well, no,
Maddie.
I don't think it would have been an hour since.
Maddie, you're right. So because I did say I was still concentrating on my eye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it out.
So it's a green ship?
Yeah. There's the gnomish ship there. It's still hovering above the ground, and as you're coming out of the tunnel there, you're seeing all of the red sticks around that are affixed to the edge of the cave mouth, and you note that the ship opens up, and a little gnome with a helmet comes out and says, "Hey, did you guys succeed against the undead? I saw some guy come up here after you guys went in, and I sent him down to see you. And I saw that big guy with his weird reptile thing come out, and he took that egg out of that nest, and then just kind of left."
Yeah, we met some new friends in there. They're not quite out yet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he was hungry.
I don't know. It was an awful big egg.
He was a pretty big guy.
I guess.
It appears that we have defeated the undead.
Do our dragon friends come out as well?
Oh yeah, sorry, lost track of control.
Please don't do anything when our new friends come out.
They're all the way alive.
Did we get the little one's name?
Audrinth.
Audrey.
So, Maddie, is there anybody else you think should be getting out of there? Because we were going to make it so nobody could come out this way anymore.
No, I will begin flying the kobolds over to the next mountain, where I hope to find more of my kin.
And will you come back for us?
Certainly.
How long do you think it'll take you?
Oh, not long.
I assume
How
I'm
long
still
is it?
covered in kobolds.
No, the kobolds have all eaten now, so they're okay. They're not looking for more food right this minute, but they're kind of following along with dull eyes, like they're not really there.
So just to clarify, when you say not long, how many times is the sun going to rise and set before you're going to come back?
Gee, what time of day was it at this point? I don't even remember. It won't even take me a day to do all of this. Perhaps a few hours. I can fly quite quickly.
Okay, then I guess we'll wait for you here.
Very well. And she turns into a great big dragon and says, Audrinth, with me. And she scoops up a bunch of kobolds in her claws, and they fly off to the west.
You were right, Grun.
Grun will just kind of chuckle.
The gnome, what's his name? Biz or something like that?
Yes.
I think so. I didn't actually write it down. Should have.
But I think that was it.
Yeah, okay. He says, Whoa! That was a dragon!
Yeah, cool, huh?
Yeah, pretty crazy. So, when are we going to fly to Valville?
Well, we're going to wait for her to come back. She also knows some dragon friends.
Oh, all right.
That seems like that could be important.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and we're actually going to go with her and see if we can convince the dragons to give us a hand.
Oh, so are you guys not coming to Valville then?
We could potentially stop there too. We just met this friend too. So we really haven't had much of a chance to talk about things.
Yeah, I don't know about bringing a dragon to Valville.
Why?
I mean, I get it that you're friends, but let's just say that we've got some weaponry to take out hostile flyers that come towards the city.
Prejudice?
Well, they're dragons. I mean, I don't want to take any chances with dragons.
I'm just so disappointed in you.
Listen, we've had a history with dragons in Valville, and you don't let them get close if you can help it.
Well, I can see why maybe that's not a good plan then, for anybody involved.
I mean, if you still want to do your original plan of cramming into my ship, I'd be happy to take you there.
Thank you. Can you give us just a few minutes to discuss what our plans might be?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. So, guys, what should we do?
I'm trying to remember why we were going to go to Valville.
It's been so long since we played.
Yeah. I think it was because Lignyck and Faewyn wanted to head that way, because there are gnomes there, and their eventual plan is to go back and save Steamton, and so finding other gnomes would be helpful in that endeavor.
That sounds familiar.
Fair, but you know what? If there are gnomes there, they're probably as safe there right now as they could be. We can get some dragons on our side, then we have a lot more options of fighting back and pushing back and maybe getting places that we can get more help and get things like reclaiming Steamton.
We could use some help at the moment.
We need a lot of help in the moment.
And this is the first time we've had a lead that might lead towards something that will deal with the undead. If this is an elder dragon, then the knowledge that it would have, right? They live for a long time.
Faewyn kind of half swoons. You're right. You're completely right.
Now, Faewyn, remember, no matter what the knowledge is, these are dragons, and if they don't like how we talk to them, then we just go crispy or frozen,
I
as the
am
case
always
may be.
polite.
Oh, you are always polite, but you get a little, how shall we call it, laser focused. Well,
She looks at you blankly.
focused.
Completely blankly.
What's a laser?
That's why I changed to beam focused.
I think I could make one of those, but yeah.
She still has no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, Faewyn, look, a book.
Ooh, where?
Yeah, that.
She's looking around everywhere.
Yeah. So Faewyn, that kind of reaction.
Grun, I can't find it. I can't find it, Grun. Where did you see it?
You know what, Faewyn? I must have. I've been underground for so long. My eyes play tricks on me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're dreaming books now. I get it. I get it. I've been there. And she pats you on the shoulder.
And Grun just sighs internally.
So you guys wait, and night falls, and
Oh, we do let him know that I think we should maybe see if we can recruit help, and then we will come visit, but we will be sure to make sure not to bring dragons because we know that wouldn't end well for everybody involved. But we would love to come visit you there sometime.
Guys, I got a question. What happens when the rocks come back?
I think maybe we should blow up all the things and leave before that happens.
Biz says, "Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out here because it's nighttime. That's the safest time to travel."
Yeah, we really appreciate you sticking around. If you could give us a few minutes to raise our camp, then we'll be safe when you.
Sure, no problem. If you guys want to blow up the dynamite before you go, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, how do we do that?
Oh, just some fire.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck.
I look forward to meeting you again soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
He
Bye.
walks up into the ship and off he flies.
He was sure nice.
Except for the whole killing the dragons thing.
Yeah, so I guess we should probably just we should put up the hut, blow the dynamite, rest up as much as we can until the dragons come back.
Yeah, we'll put up the
I
hut.
am tired.
Okay. You guys put up the hut. That's what, a 10-foot radius?
Yes, and we'll put it up somewhere in range of fireball, so I can throw a fireball if I need to at that exit quickly.
Okay.
Couldn't you just light it with prestidigitation?
Can't I just what with prestidigitation?
Couldn't you just light the dynamite with prestidigitation? I can't even say it.
I think I'd have to use mage hand,
Prestidigitation.
but fireball would be so much more satisfying.
I know, but what if you need it later?
Right, but what if there's bad things coming through there?
I'm confused.
What if we didn't kill all the undead?
Okay. He smiles and nods. He gives up.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. I'm not following. It's not you. It's me.
Okay, so is everybody going to be in the tiny hut?
Yep.
Yep.
But not Lignyck.
Yes, Lignyck too.
Okay.
But Lignyck, now you sound like a clock. You're going to keep me up all night.
I don't know. I find it relaxing.
All right. So as you guys are sleeping in your hut, it's not long before an enormous bird comes and lands at the nest and squawks mournfully as it digs around in the branches that make up its nest.
I hope you made it opaque on the outside.
Yeah, I usually do.
Awesome. Do we wake up when it lands?
I was going to say we do have our normal watch on even here because I didn't want undead slipping by us.
Yeah, you guys usually have a watch up, and really, you guys are settling down for the night at this point, so you're all still awake when the rock appears.
Okay. Grun's just gonna whisper real softly. It's like, just stay quiet and leave.
And as it cries at the nest, another rock flies over and tries to console the first one, but the first one is obviously in deep distress at the loss of its egg.
We just stay quiet and see what plays out, I think.
Okay. After a while of being unsuccessful, the second rock flies off, and the first one just kind of lays down in the nest, looking. If a bird could look sad, it looks sad.
Oh, I feel so bad for it.
Did the gnome say that it was Wantu that took the egg?
Yeah.
Grun was just going to quietly wonder why he would have done that.
It's a good question. So the night passes. I imagine you guys. How do you feel? I'd like to hear from each of you. How you feel about trying to sleep with this huge rock rolled up beside you?
I mean, Grun trusts in Faewyn's magic. He's seen what this thing can do, and we've got a watch on. So, I mean, he's not like it's not ideal sleeping situations, but I mean, he's pretty tired. He's a little bit roughed up, so he's probably going to sleep okay.
Faewyn is sad for the rock, but completely confident in her hut. So she's not scared at all. She just feels really bad for them.
Okay.
Skippy would probably be kind of oblivious to that.
Fair enough.
And Lignyck is basically of the opinion that the magic is good and it's probably more effort to fight it than it would be to just sleep and see if it leaves after it sleeps.
Okay. Evad, any thoughts?
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
Maybe.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, Dave is still
not
here.
here.
Just everything just fell apart.
Nope. We lost him.
Oh, there you go. He's there.
Dave, are you there? Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
So, Evad, you're with a new group that you don't really know. They've put up a tiny hut for everybody to sleep in through the night, and a rock has settled down in its nest nearby. How's that making you feel as you're trying to sleep?
Is the rock's name Dwayne?
I'm going to take that as scared.
Yeah, he's so scared he ran away.
Is the rock friendly or not?
You haven't asked. You haven't seen any indication one way or the other. It hasn't seen you because the tiny hut is opaque.
I don't mind
so
being
it
with
doesn't even know
wilderness
that you're there.
things because I like the outdoors, so it doesn't
I
bother me
think
at all.
it's mourning its lost baby right now.
Okay. I will point out that a rock doesn't count as a beast.
No, this is weird. Every
so
time
it's
I
not
gotta
like
talk, I gotta go switch back to Discord.
what you
from
would
the-
call a normal
from
kind of animal.
the-
It is.
the
It
D20
does
thing.
count as a monstrosity. So I don't know if that changes that at all for you.
I guess so. That's the only way I have it.
Oh, there's
Oh, I know what the problem is.
some
It's
kind of
because
setting
you're
that you
using
can do.
no. It's because you're using Discord in the browser, right?
Yeah, but it was working a few minutes ago until my son came in and everything got messed up.
Okay.
You can install the app, and then you'll be able to like push to talk in whatever browser window you're in. Otherwise, you're right. You always have to switch back to that window before you talk.
Going back, I'm just seeing if this is gonna work.
Oh, that's weird.
I used to run a game, and we had lots of issues with.
Yeah.
He's back. There we go. He's back.
Do you think maybe this would be a good time for a 5-minute break?
Sure. Yeah, we can take a 5-minute break while
Yeah, it
well,
was
Dave
working
tries to
like 10 minutes ago.
figure
I
out
don't
his
know what's
Discord
going on.
issues.
Technology
And I can
hates
grab
me.
some food? Awesome, thank you.
Okay, be right back.
And I can grab some ice cream.
Damn you for putting that in my mind. I am back. Are you here, Ryan?
Is anybody out there?
Yes, I am. What was that?
Is that any better? Okay. Yeah, I put everything on my phone. So I got Discord running on my phone.
If you are talking. There we go. I heard that one.
Yeah, everything was working
that's
fine.
what
Then
I
my
do
son
too.
came
I
in
just
and
generally
everything
find
got
this works
mucked up
easiest
again.
for me for the push to talk. That way I can do whatever I want on my computer. I have a poor setup. Damn him. But yeah, of course you'd be a ranger. I was sitting there, it's like, well, man, he's coming in as a rogue. We're gonna have a double rogue. This is gonna go.
Yeah, I think my
real
finger
bad.
slipped off.
So are you a drow?
No, I'm basically a wood elf.
I think might have lost again, Dave.
No, it's just an oddity. He's got his purple skin.
Okay, so sorry I didn't hear if you answered any of those questions. Okay. This is when you said the purple skin. I wasn't sure if you were like something or drow or deep elf or something like that.
Like light purple, like lavender.
Okay, so when you say purple, like what kind of purple? Are we talking like a violet? Are we talking like a royal purple? Like give me a shade.
+3 longbow.
Nice. And was it like a longbow or a short bow?
AC is.
Oh, nice. Okay, better than the one we have. Because I was going to say, depending on what you were using, I was going to offer up something we had.
Oh, leather.
How's your armor?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
Now
your
I've got
actual
one.
armor. Like
if it's a tunable, I've got one
armor
spot
piece
left.
that you're using. What is it? I'll check with the party when they come back. But what about a leather armor of fire resistance?
Yeah, well, this is what equipment he has. He's got a +3
I'm
longbow,
not sure
boots
if
of elven
armor
kind,
requires a
bracers of
I'm not
archery,
100%
and a cloak of elven kind.
But some does, but I don't think that this kind of one does. But maybe. Okay.
No, he doesn't use much else besides a bow.
All right. So, do you have any interest in either a staff of withering
could
or
be
a
helpful.
staff of
He
the
does have a dagger as well, but who doesn't have a dagger?
Okay. All right. Then yeah, we'll check with the party when they come back about letting you use the leather armor of fire resistance.
That would be nice. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, no, might as well, because I mean, instead of it sitting here in the bag of holding, might as well be used.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Dave was just telling me what items: the belt of hill giant strength and the dragon scale mail. It's blue, and I'm carrying the hammer of thunderbolts, but I need the gloves of ogre strength.
Wow, it's not working again? What
before I can use it properly.
Technology hates me.
Sorry, I don't think it's working, Dave. Yep. All it is, Dave, with the push talk on the phone, the danger is if your finger slips even a little bit.
Yeah, I've been noticing
you're not
that.
pushing the
They'll
talk,
start
so
pushing
pretty
it,
much
and
when
then it just
what I
goes
do
away.
is I pretty much have to look at the push to talk button, and if it goes to a dark blue, I know my finger slipped.
Yeah, no, I'll sit here and hold it and not move, and it still decides to turn itself off.
And then I accidentally like move my finger up or down or left or right, and so it starts like a swiping action. But I don't realize I've done it, and then all of a sudden I'm not talking. Beautiful. Oh, so Jody, I was talking to Dave, and I was going to poll the group as to whether or not we should give the leather armor of fire resistance to Evad.
Oh, Faewyn would be for it.
Yeah, I think, but all right. So yeah, I'll shut down.
You're not trying to give away our books.
No.
It's just leather.
Yeah. So your bag of holding, by the by, so you have all the books, you have the copper, because the weight, some of the weight had to shift, and then you have like the armor and weaponry, the pelt of the dragon scale, the healing kits, the grappling hook, and the rope.
Okay.
I figured these were and the climbing kits. These were I figured the safest things to have in there. That also took actual weight out of the other bag of holding.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Because like some of the stuff was like, ooh, that'll move a lot of weight. Ooh, oil flasks, alchemist's fire, acid vials. Maybe not.
Not with the books. I really appreciate how careful you're being.
Yeah, but so your bag has a capacity of about 92 pounds left.
Okie dokie.
The other has about 13.
It's fairly full.
We have to get to like the dragons have to like drop us off somewhere for us just to sell stuff. Like, we need to sell and trade, and then we need to buy some things because we have so much money.
It's so entertaining to me how different the problems are with Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 can't leave towns. Group 2 can't find them.
We never find a town that isn't burning or burnt.
That's because you gave Model cobalt.
That's very true.
We also need we have no rations left. Yep. Well, Skippy pleaded. Grun's a bleeding heart, despite his current issues. And
okay, so I added.
So yeah, he fed them all.
I was back, but I'm leaving again.
Oh.
I added armor of fire.
Welcome back. You slipped again, Dave.
I added armor of fire resistance, the leather kind.
You added armor of fire? Okay, yeah, there's still I still gotta check with Mike and Shane.
It's good for me.
Oh, Okay. I was talking with Dave about potential items that he could use, and he could potentially use the leather fire resistance that we're carrying around in the bag of holding.
Works for me, thank you.
Go for it.
Okay. So I'm just going to change that to regular leather armor and leave it in the bag. Is that good with you, Dave? That we just swap it out? Okay, I think we're all back.
Okay. So as the night passes, you guys are taking your watches, and so about halfway through the night, whoever is awake sees the rock suddenly perk up, and it screams and flies up very quickly into the sky.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw the message that she may have stepped away.
Oh, great. Okay. We'll continue to wait.
Sorry, I hadn't realized.
Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. So while you guys are resting, it's about halfway through the night, and whoever's on watch in the middle of the night notices that the rock suddenly stirs and looks up at the sky, and you can see a shadowy form of a dragon approaching, and the rock streams up into the sky after it. And you hear the call of another rock following behind, and the dragon turns tail and runs. And it's not long before the rock quits giving chase and returns to the nest, curls up to sleep.
Okay, so whispering.
And Ryan, you said that the rock was like a monstrosity?
We're going to have to do something about this rock, otherwise the dragon can't come back.
Ryan? I don't know if that went through, but monstrosities are one of my favorite enemies as well. If that makes a difference.
Okay.
Oh, we could have a big rock dinner.
Well, what are we going to do about that thing?
Well, we could have a big rock dinner.
I'm thinking.
Okay, everybody at once.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute.
Me too. Thinking.
Yeah, you could try that.
But they're so sad.
I could try casting Cause Fear on it, and maybe that'll make it fly away. What do you think, Faewyn?
I got nothing. I could tickle it with a mage hand,
Maybe
but I
outrun
don't
it, but
think
I
that'd
don't
help.
fly it.
Okay, well, I'm going to try causing fear on it.
Could I outrun it? You haven't met my crab.
It's kind of something, actually.
All right, I'm gonna cast it unless somebody says don't.
No, I'll get our weapons and armor all on and ready and prepare ourselves first. But yeah, let's get ready to do this.
What's the worst that could happen?
So Ryan, for clarification, Krabby starts with a speed of 40, and they increase his move by 30. So does that mean he has a run speed if I'm using dash every turn of 140?
I think so. Yeah. You don't really have anywhere to run right now because it's you're on the top of a mountain.
That's true.
Like the area that you're on is flat, but it quickly falls off, and is fairly steep.
Then I won't do that.
Nope.
All right, everybody's all dressed. I'm casting it.
Faewyn, spells can't be cast through the tiny hut, right?
Correct. He's got to go outside.
I'm gonna do that stealthily.
Okay.
Guidance.
I'll go up behind him. I'll roll stealth for that.
Guidance has a verbal component, correct?
Let me double check. I may reconsider that in a moment. It does. Never mind.
Okay. Skippy, you've got a 31 for stealth.
Yep. And I will cause fear on him.
Okay. You're lucky it rolled really low. So cause fear. I'm going to put you guys into initiative first. So Evad, if you look on the menu on the right, there's a bunch of icons at the top of the page. There's chat bubbles and a closed fist. If you click on the closed fist, that'll bring up the combat tracker, and you should see your character's name with a white D20 beside it. You just click the white D20, and that'll add you to the initiative list.
An advanced tip: if you right-click on the fist, it will pop out a window that is your combat tracker, so you could select the chat bubbles and see both your combat tracker and the combat tracker at the same time. No problem. Okay, so now I'm casting Cosbeer.
I'm going to go to you in the initiative order, and this is a surprise round. So, Skippy, you get to go first. You cast Cause Fear, and it's a Wisdom save DC 13. It fails.
Woo-hoo!
So,
It lasts for 1 minute.
I guess we get ready to fight.
turns. Okay. It is afraid, but it doesn't get to act until its turn. All right, Faewyn?
I am just going to hold, and I will cast a firebolt if anything is aggressive towards anyone in our party.
Okay. All right, Evad?
Yeah. Is there a certain one I got to hit for firing at it?
Yeah. If you're on D&D Beyond, you can attack from there. If you go to your actions tab, that's just under the initiative. And then you can click, if you hover over your longbow +3, the icon for it, a little red D20 with a B will show up, and you just click on that, and it'll bring up another window where you can click on the red button that says Beyond 20, and that'll roll into our system here. All right, 19 hits, and you do 16 damage. Anything else on your turn?
I don't know if that went through or not, but I think you only have the one attack, so that's my turn.
Rangers don't get extra attack?
Some of it depends on the type you take.
I'm
I'm
a
not
hunter.
sure what kind of ranger you are.
Oh, okay.
What kind of ranger are you?
Okay, I'll attack him again.
I see extra attack on your features and traits. So anytime you attack, you get 2 attacks. Okay.
I don't know why it rolled 2. Should have only rolled 1.
Yeah, that wasn't actually an attack roll by the looks of it. But anyway, a 5 is probably going to miss. You got +13 on your attack. Jeez. Then I guess that will hit.
Well, that should be 18 damage. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps rolling 2.
But it only does 1d8, right? You rolled two dice again. And I'm not even sure how it's rolling that at all. That's weird. Because if you're rolling from D&D Beyond and you're going from the actions list,
No.
it should just automatically roll the attack and damage like it did the first time. Anyway, that's your 2 attacks, and you hit both times. Is there anything else that you're doing on your turn? Okay. Faewyn, is Seraphina going to do anything?
She's going to stay hidden in the hut.
Okay. Lignyck and Krabby?
Lignyck is mountain crabby and stepping out of the hut, and is going to hold his action, drawing his crossbow, holding his action if the rock attacks any of us.
Okay. Grun?
And Grun is going to do similar to Lignyck. If the rock moves towards us to attack, Grun's going to charge in and attack.
All right. The rock, seeing the object of its fear and being hit with arrows, flies away. That wasn't the rock. That was Faewyn. Oh my god, what is happening here?
The rock teleport us all off the cliff.
I'm staying alone on a mountaintop without anybody or rocks.
Oh boy. Stupid. There we go. Everybody should be back where they were. And the rock flies away. And gets a wisdom save at the end of its turn, which it fails. So none of you guys can see it anymore as it flies around the mountain.
Okay, we wait and hope that the dragon's been keeping an eye out and comes quickly.
Okay. There is no sign of the dragon.
Grun's gonna shout out, Maddie!
Hey, are you doing rounds there, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh wait, no, I want my turn.
Okay.
From like the first, because I have something I'm gonna do right away as soon as it's my turn again.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna cast message.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna get quicker. Oh, not message. Sorry, I thought that was sorry. I got confused with the better spell.
Sending?
Sending, thank you.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell, I think.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I can't really do anything, so never mind.
Okay.
So yeah, Grun just bellows out, Maddie, the rock's gone for now.
Okay. There is no response. So you guys have a few rounds to do whatever you'd like to do.
Well, I think we all get in the hut again, and
From where we are,
we
is
either
there a
try to
place I
continue
could
our
go up
rest
and get a better advantage?
get through till morning, or if the rock does come back, then I think we just have to fight it off, and then Maddie may have just left us.
Yeah, you can give me an athletics check to climb up the mountain.
Faewyn, can you cast sending to Maddie to ask her to come back?
I don't actually know that spell. I just have these stones.
Oh, okay.
And she has one and I have the other one. So
No, I understand that.
Evad, you successfully climb up 15 feet. It doesn't really give you a vantage point.
I just want to get the
allows
spot
you
where
to
I
see
can
the rock, though it's flown
kind of see
around the mountain.
if it's
away
going
from
to
you.
come back. I can warn everybody.
And it'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. It'll be coming around the mountain.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything for the next few rounds?
I think we should probably prepare for in case the rock does come back. Is there anywhere that we can kind of take cover, like with an overhang, other than inside of the cave where the dynamite is?
Not really here. No, it's pretty open space.
Okay. How much dynamite is around the entrance?
Lots. Like it's entirely lined with red sticks.
Okay, I'm gonna take like 5 red sticks and place them facing the hut, so like towards this side of the bird's nest, and place them in there visible.
Okay, they are all wired together, so you're going to have to make a dexterity check to disentangle a few sticks.
Oh, God.
Hey, Skippy, can you come and take a few of these sticks
Oh,
off?
you're terrible.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know
sure.
my limits. I know my limits.
So what are we talking here? Sleight of hand?
Dexterity check. Just a flat dexterity check, not a save check.
Ooh.
Yeah, you managed to get a couple of sticks free, no problem.
Tossing them kind of like sticks in my hand and catching them. I'll walk over to Grun.
Skippy, thank you. If I'd done that, we'd all be dead. And so I'll go and stick them in the.
Yeah, silly me should have cast
stick them in the
Hunter's
nest.
Mark on the rock, but
And,
I forgot that I had
say
that
to
spell.
everybody, let's get under the hut in case it comes back. And if it lands, somebody ignite those sticks. And when they go off, we should all attack.
But
all good. As soon as
You may have another opportunity.
Yep.
It would have been more advantageous if I had remembered to cast it when he first took off, so we know when he was coming back.
You slipped, Dave.
You slipped again.
That's okay.
That's true.
But you'd have also lost the spell slot, so I'm holding down the fort.
No, I climbed up to watch so I could shoot him from a better vantage point.
Evad, you gonna get in the hut?
Right. So yeah, you're probably up here somewhere.
So what bonuses
And
does
it comes screaming around the corner?
Enemy
sees a target to attack and does so. I don't remember what the bonuses are. It should say in the description.
I'll let you know.
But it attacks you with a beak attack and misses. But the talons hit AC 22. So you're going to take 27 points of slashing damage. Oh, and did you re-roll hit points in the group chat for your max hit points? Okay, can I get you to do that before you apply damage?
Thanks, I saw that, Dan, and I'm just trying to figure out.
I put that in the chat portion for you there, Dave. What favorite enemies gives you?
If you want to roll your 9d10 in Forge, you can just click the little d10 icon by the chat window 9 times, and then you can add 10 to that because you get max hit points for first level. Okay, so we'll take that first roll, and we'll just say that one of the 10s that you rolled is the 10 max that you start with. So that's 56. Do you have a Constitution modifier for hit points? Yeah, +2. So that would be an extra 20 hit points. So you've got 76 hit points max.
And how much damage was that again?
You took 27 slashing. Oh, and you're grappled. So that means you're restrained right now. Your speed is 0.
Lovely.
And attack rolls against you have advantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, I want to try and get out of the...
Yep. And that's it for its turn. All right, Evad, you find yourself in the talons of a rock. Okay. That'll be either athletics or acrobatics to break the grapple.
Can I try and stick him with a dagger?
18 is not good enough.
Okay, then I just...
Anything else on your turn?
Then I just yell at him, "Let go of me, you
That
stupid
would be
pigeon!"
an action. I think breaking a grapple is also an action. So I don't think so. Sorry? You slipped? Okay. Faewyn, is Seraphina going to be doing anything?
No, she's gonna hang out safely in the hut. That one time of losing her scared the living daylights out of me. These things fly.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Lignyck and Krabby.
I have many questions.
Okay.
I am in the tiny hut. If I move from there to there, Rock does not get an attack of opportunity because I was in a state that it wasn't able to attack me, right?
That's correct. It can't even see you because the thing is opaque. It's kind of perched on it right now, actually.
Next question. Is that a spot I can move to?
Yes.
I have moved 20. At 20, I'm going to jump off Krabby. Can Krabby continue moving before I do my action?
I don't see why not.
Krabby is going to move to there.
Okay, that's actually part of the wall. Like where Lignyck is right now, where it's lighter gray. That area is ground. He's kind of up on a raised area there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's a raised area that he can still be on, though?
Yeah, he can climb up there. He's just going to have half movement.
What does that do?
Okay, so he's going to climb to there. I am casting Vortex Warp on Evad.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get it up in there so you can see it.
Do it.
Basically, it will allow me to teleport you to an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range of 90 feet.
Okay, where are you putting him?
Right there.
Anything else on your turn?
I cast a spell, so I cannot attack. I am going to move another 5 feet to there.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, Grun, you're in the tiny hut. There's a rock right close by. What would you like to do?
I just wanted to have a nap. And I rage.
Mad about not getting his nap.
Don't interrupt nappy time. And so I draw forth the sword and charge in to make an attack.
You're under the rock right now.
Is it on the ground, ground level, or is it up a little bit higher because it went after Evad?
It could attack him from the ground.
Okay.
With him up there.
Okay, then I attack through the. Can I? Because of melee, I can melee attack through the hut, can't I?
No, you can't do any kind of attacks through the tiny hut.
Okay, then I step out of it over here and attack. This is within range, I presume?
Yep. And that's a hit for 8.
That's unfortunate. And pop back in.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Oh my!
So Mama Rock comes back around the mountain and sees a little Lignyck-sized metal snack.
Did I mention shield?
And her attacks glance off of your shield. Jinxie doesn't really know what to do in this situation. Because didn't really see the rocks being aggressive or anything until they were provoked. I think Jinxie's just going to sit in the tiny hut. All right, Skippy. Oh, that rock didn't go where I wanted it to go. It was right there.
Can I pop out of this tiny hut and fire and then could jump back in?
That's what Grun did.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Pop out, fire at this guy that was here already, and just a straight attack.
Okay, so 11 damage. And that'll be a miss.
That's my turn.
All right, Faewyn, you're in your cozy tiny hut with a rock to the north of you and a rock to the south.
Which isn't great, just saying.
No.
And technically, the hut vanishes if I leave it.
Yes.
Can I lean out of it and cast a spell or no?
You've never tried that before. I would say no, because that's leaving it for intensive purposes, because you're attacking.
But if only, she's, I was gonna say, if only her top half is out, but her legs are still in. If the majority of her body's in the tent, then it counts, right?
No.
And you know, she actually really honestly believes that we potentially need this. One moment, let me look something up.
Sure thing.
Darn, okay, my plan doesn't work. This turn, she will not do anything, trying to think of something she can do to be useful. Because she thinks we might need the shelter.
Okie doke. All right, Evad. That rock isn't happy that you've disappeared out of its grip. It's going to attack.
Am I able to impose disadvantage with Krabby?
It's a reaction, right?
But it's within 5 feet. I need to be within 5 feet of it, and I don't know if corner to corner qualifies.
What?
Krabby needs to be within 5 feet of the creature that is doing the attacking. So I don't know if corner to corner qualifies.
Yep. Because the first corner is always 5 feet.
Okay, so Krabby will impose disadvantage.
And that's on the first attack, right?
Correct.
Ooh, good thing. The 24 still hits, but it's not a crit. So yay. Evad will take 25 damage, and then talons. Another, and you're grappled again.
Yeah. What was the total damage done on me? Well, I can't do anything. I'm now unconscious.
Evad, it's your turn. You are in the talons of a rock. The total was 54. Alrighty. Well, what you can do then is give me a death save.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Oh, that's a really low one. That's true. Apparently I didn't bookmark that site.
Apparently so.
Yeah, this is one. Okay, so slashing.
Right now, I don't have any.
So you're making death saves right now?
Oh, wait. First, if I roll.
How many hit points do you have?
Oh, never mind. I'm not rolling that.
Okay. Yeah, because my max was 76, and I was at 46 or something like that.
Okay,
and,
just confused because
49.
You're full in one of the systems I'm
Ryan
looking
took them all
at,
away.
and at about half in the others. So.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Let me.
How mean?
Yeah. All right. Seraphina, what are you going to be doing?
Grun, are you able to catch him?
Catch Evad?
Evad.
If he comes out of the rocks, yeah, I can try.
Okay, get ready. Seraphina, I need you to go outside for a minute, but I need you to wait until my turn. Can she hold her action?
She can. What is she holding?
She is going to get I'm looking it up, a tiny little gray bead.
Oh.
And then she's going to use it to release the spell within, which is going to be the vortex one, which is going to yank him over here and then drop him through the top of the dome.
Okay.
And Grun is going to catch him.
You better catch me, Grun.
I approve of this plan.
Thank you. It's a little unorthodox, but we're working with what we got right now.
Alrighty. Lignyck.
Oh, for sure.
Just for a point of clarification, Vortex Warp actually specifically says the chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze.
Oh, that's a good point. Thank you for that.
So in theory, you could do it to him to there where Grun can pull him in.
Yeah.
Can I do him actually into the dome since he has permission to enter the dome? Would the spell allow that? Since nothing will technically be preventing him?
But we've said magic doesn't work through the tiny hut, right?
Right, but Seraphina has a little gray bead.
Right.
Yeah, will be outside of the hut.
Seraphina will need to leave the hut, yes.
Seraphina won't be able to choose a point that's within the hut because the magic won't get there, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have done that last turn. I would have just put him into the hut.
Yeah, I would say that. Just do the same thing.
Also,
yeah, put him out right outside the hut. I'll pull him in.
Yeah, it's opaque too, so she wouldn't be able to see the point in the hut either.
Yep, that's all fair. Thank you, guys. As I said, I was trying to be a little creative here and hadn't really worked out all the details.
Yep, I love it.
But yeah, I think if you drop him there, Grun would be able to pull him in, I would suspect.
So, Lignyck, what are you doing on your turn?
I am moving 5, 15, or 5, 10.
And keep on going, because that space, Faewyn will just motion you. Get out of the way.
So 5, 15, 20, 30.
Yeah, you've moved 25 to get there, I think. So it would be 20 to there, and then, yeah. So that works.
Okay. And Krabby is going to do a dash. 20. Will he be able to get, well, I guess I should ask this before. Will he be able to get up past this point up here?
So the movement that he's doing up in that area is all going to be doubled because it's all up on the walls.
Can't he just crawl over me?
And so that'll also double the movement through Evad's space. So it's instead of costing 10, it'll be 20 to go through that space. You count as extra difficult terrain.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90.
And now you're on flat surface again.
So that'll be 100,
Mm-hmm.
105,
Nice.
110.
Beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, Dave,
that
just
comes
for
in handy.
reference, Krabby has a move speed of 120 because we've equipped him with horseshoes of speed.
He goes fast.
Or rather, he has a dashing speed of 120 because we've equipped him with boots of speed, and his base move is like a 70 now.
He's speedy. Especially when you have to run around a gargantuan bird.
Uphill, both ways.
Anything else on your turn, Lignyck?
I am done.
Faewyn has explained what she wants to happen as an FYI.
Okay. Grun, what are you doing?
Because I don't think I can attack and hold my hold to pull. I can't use my reaction to pull him in, can I?
You can hold your action to pull him in.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, then yeah, I will. I'll hold my action to pull Evad in when Faewyn teleports him.
Okay. This rock, having lost her Lignyck-sized treat, is very angrily smashing against the tiny hut over top of you guys, pounding her beak and claws into it, but nothing gets through. Jinxie just lays down. Skippy?
I'm here. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. I pop out and fire twice.
Okay.
How's that?
Nice. So 16 damage. Or wait, no, that's 9 damage? Because your piercing is, yeah, so 9.
I think
Because
no,
the sneak
I
attack
got
damage.
double damage.
Yeah, but the sneak attack
It should be
damage isn't
16
anything.
plus 13.
No, there's no sneak attack damage.
Right. So it should be 39, right?
No, it's just 9.
What?
Because there's piercing damage of 6, sneak attack damage of 10, which we're not using. And then piercing critical damage of 3,
got a crit,
and sneak attack critical
if he
damage
got a
of 10,
crit,
which
he
we're
gets
not
a
using.
sneak.
So there's only the 6 and the 3.
Oh, I thought I got my sneak attack on it whenever I got a critical.
It's a rogue thing. That's all I remember.
I'm not aware of that. Let me see.
Yeah, you'd only get sneak attack if you had advantage. And me being out, you wouldn't get advantage from me within 5 feet.
No, I'm just wrong. I just read the sneak attack that doesn't. Yeah. All right. Well, I got another attack anyway.
And that's another hit.
Yep. And I'll jump back in.
The great disappearing crossbow users are going to be aggravating these rocks something fierce, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Faewyn?
So, Faewyn uses her ability to cast the vortex warp into a little gray bead, which she gives to Seraphina, and asks Seraphina to just briefly fly out and cast the spell at Evad, and then come right back in. Try not to be noticed. So she's not going far. She's just popping out and popping back in.
Okay.
And she has flyby.
Right. What's her fly speed?
I think 50. It says 30 here, but I didn't think that was right.
Yeah. Because she's an owl, right?
She is.
Let me just check. Yeah, owls have a fly speed of 60. So
and she has flyby.
Yeah. So when she uses the bead, does she have to be at Evad, or does she just have to like fly out of the hut and be able to see him and cast it?
She has to have the same that I do, so she has to be within 90 feet and be able to see him.
Okay.
And as such, I'm going to encourage her to fly out of it on the other side of the hut, not in between the two of them.
Over there. And then up, you cast it, and flies back in.
Yippers.
And that moves Evad over there. And Grun, you held your action, so you can haul Evad into the tiny hut.
Yep, I will do so.
Oh, that was new.
Mission accomplished. Daddy Rock is equally angry and smashing into the tiny hut, trying to break through it.
I'm also paying attention to when the spell is likely to be up so that I can cast it again.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that in there. Is it up anytime soon?
No, I think you guys attacked in the middle of the night when I don't think you waited until it was posted down.
Okay, good, because I just want to make sure that I am starting at least 10 minutes in advance.
Yeah. Evad, can I get another death save, please? Success. Faewyn, what's Seraphina up to this time?
She is going to hang out with me and be praised immensely for her bravery.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Lignyck and Krabby.
That is for our unconscious friend.
All right, Evad, you got 18 health.
And that's better. Thank you very much.
And you get to stop making death checks.
That's all up to these stupid pigeons.
That's my last healing spell, so don't do it again.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Grun.
I'm trying to decide whether to continue attacking or do we just stay in here and let them tire themselves out and maybe leave. Nah. So I am going to continue attacking this one. So I'll pop out, attack, pop in.
Okay. Note that you're no longer raging.
Oh, because I spent a turn not attacking.
Yep.
Forgot about that fact. Yep.
23 hits for 16 damage. Nice one.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I was gonna say that while in my turn.
So you see the Mama Rock squawk at Daddy Rock, and she kind of backs off a little bit. One hit for 7 damage.
Sounds good.
Faewyn?
Faewyn's just going to use this turn to say, hey guys, I can cast us a teleportation circle back to either Steamton or Valshani if we decide we need it. I don't think I can let the hut go right now, though.
I don't think I need that.
Sorry. You said Steamton or Valshani? I thought it was
Valshani.
Or
Pardon
Valshani.
me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thorwald's Deep and Valshani. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks for that. It was a long time ago. I was figuring they would want to go to Velshini over the definitely ruined Steamton, but Thorwald's Deep, well, it isn't a great choice either.
Yeah. You just got out of there.
Exactly. So I just let them know that's an option. And if you guys don't want me to hold this, let me know, but there's not tons I can do otherwise.
Keep holding it for now.
I'm done.
If I cast,
so the other rock
speak
swaps,
with animals, can I tell these rocks
flies over to where the pesky little cat
basically
has been popping out
GTFO and leave us alone?
Sits there watching. I don't think it works on monstrosities.
Back in?
Yep. When you step out, the rock lashes out at you, and you take 21 damage and are grappled.
Well, that sucks. Why do you hate me so much, Ryan? Because you haven't been able to kill one of my characters yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't hate you. Why would I invite you to play D&D if I hated you?
No.
Well, this might be a first.
Yeah, you made me roll one too quick the last time. So beginning my next turn when I make one.
Did you make a death save immediately on your turn then? If you're knocked out in your turn? Because I think it's at the start of your turn.
Start of his next turn.
Okay. All right, Seraphina. What are you doing?
She is staying inside, looking at these giant birds and thinking they are so not like her.
Yeah. All right, Lignyck. And he's getting attacked. 29 will hit, so he takes 22 slashing damage and is grappled.
Bird use a reaction on me to attack, or what?
Yep. It held its action.
Lignyck is moving to there.
Okay.
Actually, he's moving to there, but the Krabby isn't in his way.
Did he get really quiet for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Krabby's moving to, or Lignyck is moving to there, so Krabby is not in his way.
Okay.
And he is shooting twice at the rock.
Okay.
Are you ending your turn out there?
Why did it roll damage?
I don't know.
Try that again. Wah, wah, wah.
All right. Eyes bad. Okay, so it just misses.
Second attack.
It's a hit.
So moving from where I started to where I am now was a total of 15.
Yeah.
That will be 20. That will be 30.
Yeah. And your movement speed is 30 now that you're an autonome?
It sure is.
Oh, nice. That's it for your turn?
Krabby is grappled, so I guess so.
Okay. All right, Grun.
I am going to pull Evad into the hut again.
Okay, he's currently grappled, but you can attempt to break the grapple.
Oh, okay, he's okay. Yeah, I'll attempt to break the grapple. Athletics, right?
Yep.
So does that now make me taller?
Oh, just. All right, you break the grapple and can haul Evad back into the hut.
There you go. Tug of war.
Gonna rip him in half here. Anything else on your turn, Grun?
Yeah, I think a healer's kit's an action, not a bonus action. So
that's right.
Yeah, so then that'll be my turn.
Okay. The rock is going to get up a little bit on the hut and is watching carefully.
Oh, sorry. Before, can I just say that Grun was going to suggest before anybody takes their turn, he's going to suggest maybe now we blow that cave.
You guys can. I can't without letting the hut out.
We have alchemist fire.
Yeah, you guys go for it.
Skippy, what are you up to? Did we lose Skippy?
Did we lose Shane?
I think we did. That's a first. I wonder if he got called away for something.
Can we say he gets the alchemist fire for me to throw?
Does he have the alchemist fire?
It's in the bag of holding, so not Faewyn's bag of holding, so I can't remember who has the other. Oh, I have the other.
Body break, maybe?
So never mind.
Okay. Where's that Shane?
Has he ever fallen asleep?
Yeah, I don't know. Usually if someone goes AFK, they say be right back in the chat or something. No, that's Richard's job.
Or mine.
This group doesn't usually fall asleep. But since we're missing somebody, I'm going to step away for a moment.
I don't know if you heard my question. Do rocks have blind sense? Perfect.
Nope. Don't think so. Not that I see. No. They have fairly good perception, but no blind sense. I sent Shane a text. We'll see if he's around. We could just say that he pops out and attacks twice, because the rock used its reaction on Krabby.
Or would he use one action to pull out alchemist fire out of the bag holding to toss to Grun before he goes out and attacks?
He would probably know that the alchemist fire is in Grun's bag of holding, right?
Oh yeah, the party knows everything. Like Grun's very clear about like what's in what bag. Everyone knows what's where.
Okay. Well, since he's not here, we'll make the decision that he helps out by finding the alchemist fire and handing it to Grun. And when Jody gets back, she can take Faewyn's turn.
Next time we're in town, I think it might be. I don't know if you heard me or not, but I think next time we're in town, healing potions.
Oh, next time we're in town, we have so much to sell and so much to buy. We will be getting all of the healing potions.
Yeah, that's true. At least he's not a druid with
the issue was
hallucinatory
that
terrain.
Grun was a cleric when they first came into this mountain and is no longer a cleric as they leave. So the healing capacity of the party has gone down considerably. That's true. I love that spell. Okay. So Jody, it is Faewyn's turn.
Anything exciting happen while I was gone?
Skippy got the alchemist fire out for Grun.
Okay. I hang tight and see if we can get Krabby back in here. We can take a teleportation circle away. Or we can try and outweight them, or we can try and blow them up. But I don't really want to blow Krabby up. I think that's about all 6 seconds lets me say.
Okay. Krabby. Both attacks are with advantage. Neither crits. But that is 55 damage, slashing damage to Krabby. Evad, are you still at 0 hit points? That roll means yes. That's a bad roll. I is bad. I get to use the fun chart, which isn't actually fun for you guys. It's more fun for me. Oh, I think low is bad on this chart. Let me see.
What did you do now?
3 slash. Oh, Jesus. You thought I hated you before. I'm going to send you this. Dave, I'm going to send you a private message in Discord.
That sucks.
Yep, it sure does. Faewyn, what's Seraphina doing?
Just hanging out. She's going to stay inside from these giant brutes.
Okay. All right, Lignyck.
I'm thinking. Hey, Rock, why don't you hit me next? I'm going to try to drag Krabby in.
Remember, you have shield.
Well, Krabby is, so you have to do an opposed athletics check to get Krabby out of the grapple.
Oh, he's still grappled, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work, so I won't do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to move to Dare, and move to Dare, and attempt to shoot the one that has Krabby.
Okay. That's a hit.
Not hitting him very convincingly, but hitting him.
Every little bit helps.
And I will attempt to do it again.
Okay. Another hit. That's better.
And back in I go.
Maybe we should just see if they get bored with us.
Does anybody have a regeneration spell?
Or
no?
Grun looks at Lignyck and says,
know
"Do you think you could bring Krabby back if I blew that with him out there?" No.
One moment. Reincarnation.
If they fly off with Krabby grappled, we will lose his boots of speed.
And Krabby.
Krabby I can remake in theory.
I'm thinking that if we blew that, they may drop Krabby in the startment of the explosion, and hopefully get damaged from it.
Yeah, because I have a slight leak at the end of my leg.
Does anybody have any healing to stabilize Evad?
I do.
We have the healer's kit otherwise. Ooh.
Slight leak. You're hilarious, Dave.
Okay, well, that's horrible. I guess Grun would actually prioritize that. currently. So if there's a slight leak at the end of his leg, so I will use the healer's kit to stabilize him.
Okay. You wrap a tourniquet around the stump on his leg, and the bleeding stops. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah. Does that make me stable now so I don't have to do any more death saves?
Okay. Sorry, you slipped. That's right. Yeah, no more death saves. Skippy, are you here? Still no Skippy. All right, guys. Group vote. What's Skippy gonna do?
I think pop out the back side, like the bottom, like orientation wise, like the southern side of the hut, and pop off some shots in the wounded rock, because the wounded one's the one that's holding Krabby, correct?
Yeah. So like out there. I'll be right back. I've gotta let my kid in. Sorry about that. So, did Shane show up while I was gone?
No.
Okay.
I
So
was thinking more back
oh,
here.
you're back here. I don't. Well, yeah, the rock's huge. She'd be able to see it from there. Okay. So he'll pop off a couple of shots. First one misses, and the second one hits for 7. Faewyn, what would you like to do?
Everybody's stabilized on the inside right now. I'm holding down the fort. I'm feeling useless, even though I know that's a useful thing to be doing. I'm going to suggest maybe we wait them out. Maybe we stop trying to fight them and maybe we just wake them up for a bit.
Okay. This rock. Krabby doesn't get death saves or anything, right? Like it's just destroyed at 0 hit points.
I'm able to save him if I get to him. I believe it's within an hour.
Okay. Yeah. So out of frustration, this guy is just smashing away at Krabby. Not really doing anything.
If the mending spell is cast on it, it regains 2d6 hit points. If it has died within the last hour, you can use your smith's tools as an action to revive it, provided you are within 5 feet of it, and you expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher.
Okay. Yeah. So this rock's just mad and smashing Krabby's broken little body.
Let's blow the sucker up.
Evad is unconscious but stable. Yeah. Seraphina doing anything?
Nope.
Take the fuck.
So Evad is unconscious but stable.
Yeah.
Getting visibly agitated. Lignyck is doing nothing.
Okay. All right, Grun.
Sorry, just for the sake of the story, can I ask what visibly agitated for a Warforged looks like? Like is steam coming out of your neck? Or
so like a T1000 plugged into a vibrator?
Actively shaking. Like if he was human, there would be some concern that he was having something like an epileptic seizure.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Grun steps forward, throws the alchemist fire at the dynamite, and jumps back into the hut.
Does an 18 hit you?
Did I enter or did I exit in its threat area?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Does an 18 hit me?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay, you're going to take 23 damage and are grappled as you throw the alchemist's fire.
That is fine. I guess I will roll this.
Okay. The alchemist's fire hits the edge of the cave and ignites. And boom.
And boom.
And boom. It's going to work best.
I was really hoping to be back in the hut.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be a dex save for everybody not in the tiny hut.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
And you make yours at disadvantage, Grun, because you are grappled.
Oh, no. It was already bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like a negative crit.
Do I get to double the damage if you roll a 0 on your dex save?
I feel like yes. Like, I feel like it means I catch the full brunt of everything.
Oh, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, this turned into a much more interesting night than I was anticipating.
Oh, this one better fail it too. No, that was disadvantage, sir. That was a disadvantage. This takes me out. Better take these suckers out. That's all.
That's 50 fire damage for anybody who didn't save.
I'm still standing.
So do we have
Just barely. Yep. That was a nice one.
do we now have cooked pigeon?
Sorry, you cut out there. Well, there is a very fiery rock. Yeah, it's roasty toasty and hurt. The other one's just mad. Grun, does a 20 hit? Yeah, I think we already determined something less than that hit. So you're taking 20 or 36 piercing damage.
So I'm out cold.
Okay. And it's gonna hit you again. So you get an automatic death save fail.
Oh, fail. Right, yes.
Yeah, automatic fail if it hits you when you're unconscious. Jinxie rouses from sleep at the sound of Grun, the fireball, and Grun, and someone's got to have a good enough insight. You see Jinxie looks sad at what's happening and races out to confront the rock.
No way.
And stuns the rock, freeing Grun from the grapple. And
Wowzers.
Go, Jinxie, go. Go, Jinxie, go, Jinxie, go.
And that will be that. Skippy, are you there? Still no. All right, what's Skippy doing?
He's going to move to Lignyck and then hold the rest of his turn so they can try and pull Grun in together.
Okay, so that'll give them advantage on. Well, Grun's no longer grappled, so it'll be pretty easy to do that, actually.
Would we need both of them?
No.
And can he do it so that he's not within range of the one rock that's not stunned?
That one hasn't been holding any actions. It's been battering the hell out of
sounds
Krabby.
good.
So.
Okay, so it's safe to grab Grun.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he'll grab Grun and pull him back in.
Skippy will?
I think he will. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay,
Hey,
we
Ren.
need to get everybody in and keep them in, damn it. I don't know what else to do right now. I'll pour a healing potion. I have one healing potion and I'll use it on Grun.
Okay.
Hey, I have more than one healing potion. I'm only using one on Grun.
Okay. Look at you holding out on us.
Yeah, I didn't even know. What is that? 2d4 plus 4? Or 2d4 plus something?
2d4 plus 2.
There you go. Conscious and everything, Grun.
Thank you. Oh, Jinxie.
Jinxie is grappled. And this rock has had quite enough.
Yeah, I'm just having a nap.
Evad continues to lay unconscious.
You're gonna have to change your last name to Bow Hopper.
Serafina, anything?
Nope, she's following directions, staying in the hut.
Lignyck?
Staying in the hut, casting a level 3 Cure Wounds on Grun.
Okay.
Well, casting a spell in.
Or not.
Not coming through. Do you not have third level slots left?
I'm out of spell slots. I thought that it was saying I had one left, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't cast anything third level.
You didn't during the long fight with the undead?
No, well, it was still showing my cast button was still blue.
Oh.
Or red. It was showing my cast button was red, and the little first level was showing above it.
I don't know.
Maybe if it's not working, that means I am out of them. I'm going to feed him a potion then.
Okay. Okay, Grun, you get another 8 hit points back.
Thank you.
Anything else, Lignyck?
No, that's it.
All right, Grun, you are laying on the ground in the tiny hut, smoldering, and you've had a couple of healing potions poured down your throat.
I pull out an acid vial and an alchemist fire, and I hold them out. And I say, "Who's next?" And that's my turn.
Okay, so he's stunned until the end of next turn. which hasn't happened yet, so that guy is still stunned. Okay, what would Skippy do now?
Is the thing still stunned?
No, it just became unstunned.
Okay, never mind.
But it can't have held an action, so I would say he's either. I mean, I'll put this to everybody. Either he's gonna step out and fire off with his crossbow and come back in, or he's gonna grab one of the vials and pitch him.
I think he would have just heard Faewyn repeatedly muttering about people staying in the bloody thing, and he'd be smart enough to pitch something out rather than step out.
Yeah, because you can throw stuff out. It's non-magical, so that would go through the hut, no problem. So, fire or acid?
Whichever one is closest.
Let's go with acid. It's already been burnt. Let's spice it up.
That's a hit. How much damage does a vial of acid do?
Actually, just pulling it up right now because I don't remember.
Look at us, we're getting rid of weight out of the bag of holding.
Right? I was thinking, like, we've been toting these things around since the beginning. Might as well use them.
More room for books.
How many can we throw?
She's going to keep throwing stuff even after it's gone.
Okay. 2d6.
Acid vials, 2d6.
2d6. 7 damage. Okay, Faewyn?
Where is Jinxie exactly?
Gone.
That's no good.
There's an alchemist fire waiting for you.
Yep, she's going to fling that alchemist fire.
I believe
I mean,
it's
unarmed strike. Well, it splashes on the ground and doesn't affect the rock at all. But it wasn't a crit fail, so you
Yay!
like no guy's on fire.
Excellent. Maybe you guys should throw these things.
To lay like a rug.
Evad continues to drool on the ground. Seraphina doing anything?
No.
Lignyck?
To there.
That's a hit. 11 damage.
I'm liking my 11s.
Yeah, 11's pretty good.
And then back into our cuppy hole.
Okay. All right, Grun?
I'm going to attempt to pull Krabby in.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
It's not grappled anymore, so you just haul him in. Anything else?
No. Well, actually, no. That's it. Actually, I can't medicine check Evad.
Okay. And the other rock.
How long does the acid
Hearing
do
of
damage for?
Its mate's success flies off to follow, having had quite enough of you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Shane's going to be so pissed about Jinxie.
Yep. Oh, it's just a
I
one
hate
turn.
pigeons.
Well, that was rough.
It was very rough.
And I start my minute.
Okay.
I was going to say, I think Evad needs a potion.
Okay, I've got one.
I can't do it.
You can't do what?
I have to burn a spell slot to bring him back from death. I don't have a spell slot.
None?
Oh, no.
Oh, that sucks.
Do you get any on a short rest?
Do you get arcane recovery? No, that's short rest related.
So I wasn't sure if you got any kind of short rest spells back.
But he has to do it within an hour, right?
That this makes me wish that I was correct about having the 2 third level spell slots, because I would burn one of them for him, but I poop.
Okay, so question for you. Does anything else heal him other than mending?
Well, the burning a spell slot one is actually... Oh, here, hold on.
Basically, does it have to be just you? Is one question.
Thank you.
That is what it says regarding healing for him. He is considered a construct.
That is for Evad. Can we see if Skippy can cast mending? Because it does not say.
Check.
I can cast mending too.
Right, but you have no spell slots.
Mending's a cantrip.
Oh.
Well, then cast mending.
I will try to see if it works. But the way that's worded, it looks like it's if it has died, I'm required to do the Smith's tools as an action to revive it.
Well, also reviving it, though, restores it to all of its hit points. So I don't know for sure if that's... Like, Ryan, I guess you'll rule, but, like, that one gives it full health, whereas the other one just gains 2d6 hit points.
The way I'm reading it is that mending, if it's up, is good enough to help it regain hit points. But if it's died, that's a separate clause from using mending.
That's how I read it too. So
yeah, there's a special thing that you have to do if it dies.
That's how I read it too. So I'm going to start disassembling him and pulling off the harness and
Horseshoes.
the horseshoes, and I'm going to take care of him while I'm disassembling him so that I can use the same parts to recreate him in the morning.
Okay.
And it's a good thing I am a mechanome now, because Lignyck would be balling while he was doing it.
Yep. Yep.
Even though it's worse that Jinxie's got, because I can get him back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys put that together based on that last encounter with Jinxie when he pulled out the monk stun. But your wish spell to bring Galen back worked.
Just not the way we expected it.
Yeah. And Wandu was laying out hints over the course of the game that Galen was still there in Jinxie. So if you go back and listen to the sessions, I'm sure
Now,
you'll
in
hear
the rock
those.
nest, is
now
there
that
any
you know.
sticks big enough that I could make
But yeah,
a crutch?
Since Trevor's gone, I figured Jinxie sacrificing himself to save Grun was a thing that he would have done.
Yep, I think you're right.
Absolutely.
Yep, no problem there.
All right. Thanks for letting me play, Ryan.
And I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
It's par for the course. The amount of shit I did to you.
My pleasure. It's nice having you at the table. Sorry you got so roughed up your first time out.
You deserved it.
About time I got some revenge, eh?